I'm going to be telling you about smoking consequences. Imagine you're 50 years old, looking at your grandchildren, yearning for more time to spend with them, but knowing you're slowly dying from lung cancer. Picture yourself regretting the decision you made every day, knowing it was unhealthy, and realizing that it is too late. That is what you're setting yourself up for by smoking. I know each of you have seen the consequences smoking has put on people. Actually, my grandmother herself recently just had to quit smoking due to some health issues. Clearly, smoking is a bad decision. First, I will talk to you about smoking and death facts. Cigarette smoking causes more than 480,000 deaths a year in the U.S. alone. Smoking causes strokes and coronary heart disease, which are the leading causes of death in the United States. It also causes lung disease and affects tens of millions of people a year in the U.S. and prevents the lungs from working properly. It also causes 12 different types of cancers in the body: liver, colon and rectum, lung, oral cavity and throat, esophagus, larynx, stomach, pancreas, bladder, kidney, cervix, and acute myeloid leukemia. Now I will tell you about the consequences smoking will give you that you didn't know about. First, it can cause blindness. Smoking increases your risk of age-related macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness in adults over the age of 65. Secondly, it can cause type 2 diabetes, and smoking increases the risk of complications from the disease, including poor blood flow to the legs and feet, which ultimately could cause an amputation to a limb. Thirdly, it can cause erectile dysfunction. Tobacco causes narrowing of the blood vessels to those that supply blood to the penis. Fourthly, it can cause ectopic pregnancy. This is a life-threatening reproductive complication in women where the fertilized egg implants somewhere other than the uterus, and the egg can't survive, putting the mom's life at risk. Fifthly, it can cause hip fractures. Smokers lose bone density at a faster rate, which puts you at a risk for breaking body parts like your hip. Sixthly, it can cause colorectal cancer. Smoking increases the risk of developing and dying from this intestinal cancer. Seventhly, it can cause rheumatoid arthritis. Smoking increases the risk of getting this chronic inflammatory disease, more common in women, that affects the joints to your hands and feet. Eighthly, it can cause the cleft lip and cleft palate. Women who smoke during pregnancy are more likely to have babies with those ovifacial clefts when a baby's lip or mouth doesn't develop properly. Ninthly, it can cause fertility issues. Smoking can affect your ability to conceive. And lastly, it can cause gum disease. Smoking contributes to periodontitis, a gum infection that destroys the bone that supports the teeth. It is a major cause of tooth loss in adults. Now let's think about that. Smoking causes 480,000 deaths a year in the U.S. alone. Not from car accidents or weather disasters, but smoking, something that you choose to do. So obviously smoking is a bad decision.